sum up 2022, this speaks for all of us, was learning. We learned a lot in 2022.
So the plan for 2023 would be first quarter, Eli dropping his body.
Eli. Main focus right now is just to get it jumping.
Most likely be the talk of the town.
So that nigga, when I get lit, bro, I'm taking him with me, bro. I swear to God, bro.
I'm here at the Aqua Lounge. We about to talk about my new album, Scorpio.
You kill me? Why is that even on your brain? Why is that on your cranium?
I personally think the nicest nigga to never get a ring is AI.
Yo, welcome to the Aqua Lounge Podcast. Appreciate y'all tuning in this week. We got special guests in the building. Go by the name of Swaggy, OTM, and Vonte. What's happening, guys?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Appreciate y'all coming out, man. For real.
Nah, I appreciate that, bro. Like, I'm glad to be here. Like, this is probably one of the cleanest setups I've seen on Long Island. So if you're an artist and you're looking for a nice place to go with quality stuff, like, definitely check out Sink or Swim Studios. Definitely.
Appreciate that, bro.
Versus real.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yo.
So let's kind of start from the beginning. Like, first of all, where you from?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm originally from Glen Cove, Long Island.
Okay, hell
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Nassau County.
Dope. So
Yeah.
when did music kind of enter into your life?
Well, I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, I always been the type to, like, I was always in love with music since I was a kid, but I never really, like, it was never really something that I see myself doing in the long run and pursuing a career in it. But, like, growing up, I used to watch this show called Big Time Rush, and, like, I was getting so many, like, inspirations from, like, everything around me that involved music, plus my uncle that passed away. It was his dream to be, like, a big, musician, you feel me? My mom always told me that, and, like, I would always just be inspired by that. Like, I found a book of all his, like, his past songs when I was, like, 13, and I was like, damn, like, I have the natural talent to do this. And then I think when I was about, like, 15 years old, like, everybody in my town was, like, making music, and I'm like, bro, I could really make music, bro. If he's making music, why can't I do it? Like, this is easy.
Yeah.
So I deadass just started making music on BandLab on a cracked iPad with some wired beats, and I just had a dream, you feel me? So I'm over here just producing my own stuff on BandLab, playing with the auto-tune, dropping stuff, and I'm getting like thousands of views, like probably like 2,000, 1,000, nothing crazy, but like people are actually like interested in hearing my stuff. So I'm just like, okay, like maybe this is something I really could take serious, but at the same time, I'm an athlete. So I was really pursuing sports the most in my life at the time. Music was really just something that like I just did for fun because like I enjoyed it. And also it's funny because like we started making music around the same time, and he was really a big inspiration for me. Even though he's younger than me, like he's also a pretty good artist, like no cap.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
4 years.
Hell yeah.
So I got a question. You said you came across your uncle's book at around age 13.
Mm-hmm.
What type of music was he making?
He was making like R&B type songs. Like he used to like rap in the church. Like he was making like church music and stuff like that. Cause like my mom's parents was like very like religious and stuff. So
That's what's
they
up.
used to, like, yeah, like, he was making like all kinds of genres. He was rapping too.
Really?
Like, yeah,
That's
stuff
dope.
like that.
Hell yeah.
So is that a big source of your inspiration?
That's a big source of my inspiration. And that's where I pull most of my motivation from, because not only am I doing it for myself, but I feel like his dream is like living through me. So
100% is.
to carry on. I want to take it the farthest it could possibly go.
And you know he's with you. That spirit always carries. So
Yeah.
he sees you working.
Yeah,
Literally,
that's for
literally.
sure, bro.
Word.
So Vonte, so like you said, you've been rapping how long?
I've been rapping for 4 years.
Okay, so like when did it enter into your life? Like when did that start? Like 4 years ago, but like what was this? You know?
Music originally started for me around when I was about 7 years old.
Shit.
I always loved R&B music, always loved gospel, church music. I always loved rap. I always loved funk. I always loved jazz. I was into all the genres, I'm not gonna lie. But it started with me when I was going through a real terrible time in my life. Around that time, my mom got paralyzed, and I didn't know what to do. I was a young adolescent kid, and I was just trying to stay a kid. So only way I could take my mind off a lot of stuff was just music.
Bro, that's some real shit right there. Like you said, you were trying to focus on just like staying a kid, and the outlet was real. That's what's up, bro.
It took a lot. I pushed through a lot of things. As I got older, around 11 years old, I took music like on a different like level. I started seeing potential, even though I wasn't like the best. You feel me? I was well known in my hood, but I could do better. So I pushed myself. I kept pushing myself. I got craft for a lot of years, but I took that shit really far. Feel me? And I kept striving. I made one good song, and that shit blew up in the cold, bro. That shit went crazy.
Hell yeah.
That shit went fucking crazy.
That shit went crazy, bro.
Okay.
That's awesome.
How you good, bro?
So like, what is your guys' process of like making music? I know like, it's different for every single artist, the creative process is different. Everything is different, and that's what's cool about it. Yeah. So like, what is your process? Like when you get to the studio, like what's your like routine?
Like by the time I get to the studio, I already have everything ready and like written. Cause like the thing with me, the type of artist I am, like when I go through like traumatic experiences in my life, I just want to just make music. Like I just pour all my energy out into music. Like I'll listen to a beat, and then it's like certain things that I want to say to certain people. Instead of like making like confrontations and like just making problems, I just throw it into music, and it just makes me feel better. Cause it's like a way for me to handle like my problems in a better, like more healthy way. Cause I feel like I got so much weight on my shoulders. Cause like I'm aware that I'm a generational curse breaker for my family, but it just seems like no matter how much I elevate and like prove people like that I am like who I perceive myself to be, like the envy always comes. And I used to let it get to me like since I was a kid. Like I remember like I would be in middle school, like all the kids would look at my clothes, be like, oh, how you get this, how you get that, like, and then like they would just pick at me and just throw like side comments and stuff. And like music was just a way for me to just like express myself, and it also just comes out fire, and like people fuck with it. And like I really appreciate all my genuine supporters. Like it means a lot to me because I put my all into my music. But yeah, like there'll be times like I'll write like 5 songs in a day, and then I'll just let it sit in my notes. I'll be like, I bet, like I'm gonna book a studio session. I'll take like 2 songs there, 3 songs, record those. Like I have like over like 100 songs in my notes unrecorded, literally just written. Damn. I'm ready to record them. Like and I just write like all the time.
So you're very planned out.
Yeah.
As it calculated.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you're very calculated, strategic, but are you also a little bit impulsive? If you write that song and you put it like in the notes, you're writing your song. Mm-hmm. Are you like, oh shit, that's fine, I gotta get in there, like I gotta go right now? Or is it kind of like you kind of strategize it? You're like, I'm gonna do this XYZ to make sure I'm ready for that.
I feel like when I make a really fire song, I really want to go to the studio so bad, and like I go like and go record it, right? But like I'm staying in South Carolina right now, so I'm currently learning how to engineer my own music because music isn't really anything big out there. And the reason why I moved out there is to get away from all the distractions in New York. Even though I'm from New York and I love New York, I love the environment, but like just the people can be so draining. So I just feel like until I touch $1 million, then I'll probably come start showing myself around more. But like, I just gotta be patient. That's the one thing it takes is like patience, because not only do I do music, I also got a lot of other things to do. And it can get overwhelming sometimes because I also got a lot of businesses that I'm gonna be running in the future. So when I can make time for music, I feel like I can make time for it. But it would be really helpful if like a record label just came, believed in me, signed me, and it'll make a lot of things more easier because then I'll have people like backing me up that could help me with that music, and I could worry about my businesses at the same time. You feel me?
Definitely. So you said South Carolina you're at?
Yeah, Charleston.
I lived in Charlotte for a few months, probably about 8-9 months, and I connected with a few artists down there, and we're hitting studios and this and that. Mm-hmm. The music scene, like studios everywhere, like up here, it's not really existing as much, but the people are great. It's such a work and community environment. Yeah.
The energy's up over there, it's alive.
Yeah, it's super alive. It kind of gives that Atlanta feel. Like everyone talks about Atlanta, like everyone's clicked up, everyone's working. It's not, oh, I don't want to see him win this, that. Like
over there,
everyone
bro,
wants to win.
They all got their own little groups. They all got their own little sections, but they stay 100 about what they stand on.
Exactly,
so
yeah.
They all chase that money. Screen chasers over there.
Mm-hmm. Where they stand on business.
So I kind of want to, like, we were talking a little bit at first, like, about people, you know, like, hating and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Like, when you first started, like, was there any specific, you know, time that was just like, yo, like, that shit hurt, that shit burned, like, I need to go to the studio, or, like, something that really, like, a fuel moment that was like, yo, I need to do this shit right now?
Yeah, I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to just say the specific song, too.
Okay,
like,
hell yeah.
Just recently, like, I've been through a lot with my ex. Like, I feel like she was just draining me. Like, she was a literal succubus, bro. Like, if y'all know what a succubus is, just If y'all don't know, look up the definition. That's what I was dealing with for like a year and some change, bro. So my energy was being drained. Once she literally did me dirty, it was like a fire was lit in my soul. Like I literally just went off. I kept writing and writing and writing and writing and writing, and I did not stop writing. So I was like, nah, I'm taking a trip to New York. I'm recording these songs. That's it, bro. Literally, I came to New York, recorded Old Soul, Believe Me, and Better Way with him. Dropped those 3 songs. They went crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. And that, it just gave me so much motivation. That's the one time I could say that it was really like, yeah, like I literally just transmuted all that energy into good music. And I'm looking forward to keep on, like, to still do it in the future. It's just like, that time was really.
Yeah, that's dope. You got a moment. That's dope, bro. Hell yeah. What about you?
Me, my realest track, I just dropped something called Holding On not too long ago.
Hell yeah.
And that was something about my mom and something I was going through about just how to move on and how to actually just be honest. You feel me? To yourself, to everybody that you're speaking to, and be real in every single way. You feel me? Basically.
Hell yeah.
And you feel me? As a man, you gotta do what a man gotta do. You feel me?
Absolutely.
You gotta provide for yourself, and you also gotta take care of yourself and your own feelings.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody really cares, so you gotta do that shit. Brush it off. I mean, get up. You feel me? Tell yourself that you got this, and you gotta roll with it. Each day's a struggle, but you gotta keep going on.
Yes, sir. Well said, bro. That's some real shit. So do you guys remember, like, the first studio session y'all had? Not even together, each of y'all. Like, I'll start with Swaggy first.
I swear.
You remember the
it's
first
vivid.
one?
It's vivid.
Okay,
bro.
okay.
It's literally vivid, bro. You already know what I'm about to say, bro.
What happened?
Lover Plus. My first ever time hitting the actual studio was at my man's Ibrahim's crib. Actually, I went to his crib yesterday, and we just recorded that banger I was playing earlier.
That shit was fire.
Yeah.
What's that called?
It's called, what's Baseline?
Okay, hell yeah.
Yeah, Baseline. We're going to release that very soon, and we got a music video coming to that soon, too. So
On the way, stay tuned.
Tune in for that. Yeah,
everybody
stay
to
tuned.
tune in.
Word too. But yeah, so back to the story. It was actually his brother's birthday, Gio. So we go to Ibrahim's.
Shout out Gio. Shout out Gio.
Word, shout out to Gio.
Shout out Gio.
Shout out Gio.
Word. So then we over there at Ibra's crib for Gio's birthday. We got like half the whole Long Island.
I'm
at
not gonna
Ibra's
lie.
crib.
Everybody was there. At least
Everybody.
like 40 people.
Like if you're watching this podcast and you was at that party, you know it was some shit that went down. Just
And comment.
you know,
Say that part. Tell them what that party was like.
After you know who you is too.
Literally, I know. But anyway, I'm gonna get to the part. So we all get to Ibra's crib early because we're setting up, and then I'm looking, and he got a whole studio set up. So I'm like, bro, I've been recording songs on my iPad. I never been in a studio. I'm like, bro, I just written something, bro. Like I need 2 people to hop on. What's the word? Look at him. I'm like, yo, bro, hop on this. And I need one more person. So I tell my nigga Cam to hop on that. So I'm like, bet. We get in the studio, record
Shout
that.
out Shinobi.
Word. Shout out to Shinobi, you feel me? But
Kicking shit.
word. So we start recording that. I could actually play like, I'm gonna play like a little snippet in the mic real quick because everybody knows it. It actually blew up.
Wake up in the morning with a closet full of drip. Designer on my waist, so now I gotta take a flick. Yeah, my heart cold, but my eyes so colder. Shorty said I'm sexy and I'm fine, but she older. Running up these texts like I'm signed by Nike. All my ops to a cop, but do not wanna fight me. YOLO, so I'ma roll the dice like Yahtzee. I need a thick bitch, slim waist like Cardi.
Every day was fucking trapping really hard. And now I made it niggas knowing on my bars. I was the fastest driving foreign in them cars. Your bitch, she love me and she screaming on my bars. You know you hate that you can stand that, you know hard. You know you hate it when you switch up on their word. I see some niggas fly away if there's some burst. I kill some niggas, drop their bodies in the dirt. The dark emotion that I'm feeling, shit ain't hurt. I wanna take it, no time for invitations. Nigga, why you fucking just hating? Please stop waiting, pussy nigga hating. Chop down to your drop seat. Pussy wanna fight me, you don't know me. I got some real killers and my homies. Run up, get put up in, that's what a mommy.
But as we recorded that, we finished the song in like 30 minutes. He freestyled and Cam freestyled. We played at the party. Everyone's breaking their head. I mean, turning their neck like, yo, bro, like, whose song is this? Like, this shit fire. Like, whose song? And we're like, oh, that's our song. And they're like, for real, you lying. We like, dead ass. We gonna drop that shit in like a week, so y'all stay tuned.
Man, that was really the first time I ever seen like 50 niggas like actually just sitting and watching me record. Like, that shit was actually mesmerizing.
Literally.
On some first time shit, like, that shit was.
Yeah, that must have been crazy for the first time.
First time, bro.
Must have felt like
bro.
the truth. You were
Yeah,
like,
I was like, yo, I bet. So we some shit. I
Word too.
that's awesome.
I was hyped for that. Like we went to school like the next week. Everyone's like, "Yo, bro, that shit fire, bro. That shit fire, bro." Like I was in 11th grade at the time. He was in 9th grade.
Yeah,
at the
bro.
time.
Whole time, bro. He was like, he was doing his own thing. You feel me? I was just doing my own thing. I was laid back. I was working out. You feel me? I was doing what I had to do for myself, bro. Whole time on the raps, that shit was blowing up the whole time.
We didn't even know.
I didn't even fucking know, bro. So it was like some wake up shit. The next day, waking up shit. You feel me?
Word too, bro. I swear. I looked at it like it got 12K. I'm like, bro, like we got
That shit
12K.
was crazy.
These niggas like, what? 12K?
It was crazy. It was blowing up in Charleston first. Feel me?
Nah, the craziest thing was actually like when I moved to Charleston recently, I played that same song like in the car with one of my friends, and they're like, "Yo, bro, this is you." I was bumping this shit all the time last year before I went to school, like, cause it was like, oh, wake up in the morning with a closet full of drip. So now I gotta take a flick. So like everyone was just saying those bars to me like every day. But then when he said that, I was like, bro, how my song like reached South Carolina before I even like? What are the odds that I'm moving to this exact state and y'all said my song blew up here? Like it was like
that is wild.
Yeah,
that's
like,
crazy.
Word too, like synchronicities like that was like the universe speaking to me like, yo, you gotta do music. Like a lot of people fuck with your music. Like
do this.
Like that,
yeah.
So it was after you recorded that, it's blowing up. It's got about 12,000 streams.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't much marketing. That was like organic. Like
yeah, like
that was,
no marketing, no music video either.
That's crazy.
At that time, it was like it was really like a surprising thing, like to like hop in the studio with our boy and shit for me and just cook up. Like we were just doing it for him basically.
And after you recorded it, everyone in the session had it, and it just spread like wildfire from there.
It just spread like wildfire,
literally.
bro.
That's awesome.
Leaking that shit left and right.
Word, everyone posting that shit, just reposting.
That was a problem too, bro. So we had to lay low with that too.
Yeah, because too many people were like,
too many people were trying to get mad leaks.
Yeah.
We had to go.
Oh yeah, word.
I had mad shit in the fucking vote. Mad niggas trying to get my shit.
You can't do a proper release because everyone's releasing it early. Yeah,
yeah, you feel me? Everyone posting snippets like, "Oh, that's my boy." Like, I'm not trying to let them hear that yet, bro.
My guys, you feel me? Turn up. That shit is fire.
We're talking about some old sandbox.
Bro. You heard that? Sorry.
So I kind of want to transition into like, you know, another aspect of artistry, and that's performing. You know, do y'all perform a lot? Do you guys perform? You enjoy performing, or not so much? Or
we had a couple performances.
Yeah, like our first time ever performing, like for real, was actually last summer.
Oh shit! So damn.
It was by accident too, cause we actually went to Brooklyn. We were gonna go to this birthday party, because like I think my friend's friend was turning like 23. So then we was like, bet. So we walked down the street, and then there's these two doors, and I think we did go into the wrong door. Because like some dude was like, y'all are artists, right? Oh yeah, pop out the parties upstairs. I was like, I bet.
All right.
You
Yeah.
feel me? Like we just walk in there, and then all of a sudden, like everyone's just like treating us like we're like celebrities, and we don't even know anyone in there. You feel me? And they're like, yo, pull up VIP room if y'all smoking. Yo, pop out, bro. And we're just like, bro, because like we weren't really taking music that serious, but then we were like doing music, so like we weren't really all in at the time. So we was surprised. You feel me? And it was just an amazing night. Like we got on the stage, like he told us to perform. We got a free photo shoot. It was crazy, and we didn't even know these people at all. Like
damn.
Literally, like, and he was trying to offer us like a record deal. Like told us to sign for like $250K, and I'm not even gonna lie, I didn't sign because like just like the contract.
It's probably a good move, bro. I don't know anything. Looking back on it, were you happy you didn't? Yeah.
In the long run, yeah. I feel like if I would have made that impulsive decision, I would have got myself into something I couldn't handle.
Right.
The industry really does get like dark. There's a lot of like conspiracies, I would say. Those things are actually true. Like magic is real. That's all I'm gonna say. Just magic is real. Like, and they would try to get us to do stuff that I really can't speak on, but we didn't sign that deal, and we just got out of there. Honestly, like it was.
Damn.
It was kind of like, it kind of changed my life at the time. I can't even lie. Like, I'm going to just speak about it. I can't say everything, but I'm going to speak about it. Like, basically, like, it made me question a lot of things in this world. And I think I had, like, a whole nother spiritual awakening once that happened. Like, it just made me study energy, manifestation, alchemization, like, everything, because like what this guy was saying to us, like I never heard ever. Like it was literally like something out of a movie, but it was actually happening in real life, and it literally just confirmed a lot of questions that I was questioning my whole life. So ever since then, it really led me to like, it really woke me up, because like the person that I am, like I feel like I'm a strong leader, and I see the agenda that the government has against like the community and the masses, and that's why I made my clothing brand, just to help change people's mindset and help them see a better perception of life so that they can build an abundant life for themselves, because the system is set up to where you're not supposed to win, like, and they want to suppress you and keep you in a box so that you can literally just be a worker and just do what you're told. But the truth is, we all have the power to manifest and create our own reality, but we have to really acknowledge that we have that power, because you can't really use something if you don't acknowledge that you have it. You feel me?
Yeah, I agree 100%, especially with the manifestation stuff. Like, you know, the universe is a very push and pull kind of place. So it's very, you know, if you're calculative and whatnot, like, you know, things can really come to you that you got deserving, like that you deserve, that you really do deserve. So it's like, shit. Yeah, like.
And that's the reason why I didn't take that $250K, because I realized, like, they wanted me too bad. Like, they wanted me to sign too bad, and I didn't see what they saw, like, in me. So I had to distance myself and literally reflect on myself, and like was like, what do I have that they want from me? Like, why do they want to sign me so bad? Like, most of the artists that you see in the industry are puppets. Like, I'm not a puppet. I'm not gonna do what anyone tells me to do for money. And I already know the type of person I am. I'm supposed to help lead this generation. I'm not gonna steer them in the wrong direction because someone in the industry just throws me a bag. Like,
right.
I'm not that type of person. And I'm gonna stand on my morals always, and I'm always gonna be a good person. So.
Can you speak on what label? I don't even think you want to probably say the name, but
it was Art Apple NYC New York. You feel me? If y'all want to be fucked over, go check it out.
Plain and simple.
Simple. Yeah. You feel me? You want to hear a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of fairy tales, a bunch of shit that you'll never fucking have, because you don't want to do a bunch of shit that they want to tell you. It's understandable, you feel me? Be like us, you feel me? If you want to be like them, be like them. That's all you got to know.
That's true. All right. Just always believe in yourself and never do anything.
Don't settle for
outrageous.
something so
don't settle
fast. You feel me?
Don't settle for less.
What they came up and approached you night of with that deal? Or did you meet and then it was like a follow-up? Or
it was like...
It was more like we met, you feel me? It was an attraction feeling, you feel me? We met, we went inside the place, and bro instantly felt the vibe. He instantly told us everything that we wanted to fucking hear. And then he instantly gave us more shit and more structure and just a tour of the place, you feel me? And he gave us a long talk. And we sat down and we just had a conversation. Feel me?
Gotcha.
And we learned our lesson from what we had to do from being there, you feel me?
But every experience is a lesson. So you, even just going through that, anything in the future, even if it feels a little less forced, you're going to be able to pick up on some red flags. You're going to be like, all right, it's not like that one, but
I don't settle for nothing quick, you feel me? Yeah. I don't settle for nothing short either, you feel me? I would rather take the long run and rather get this shit on my own.
100%.
I want to just say something, just in case any other artists run into something like this and they're not tapped into, like, their soul, their spirituality. Like, understand that we all have consciousness and we're not these, like, physical vessels. Like, don't sell your soul for money. Like, don't do that, because literally, like, if I didn't know anything about spirituality, like, we probably would have been fooled that night, because he was getting into conversations about dimensions. He literally told us that he told me he felt my energy from blocks away. Like, he was talking to me as if he knew me from, like, a past life or something. Like, I never experienced anything like that, but I did open my third eye in, like, 11th grade, and ever since, like, I never seen the world the same. Like, everything is energy, and it's just like the veil has been lifted. Like, I don't, like, you feel me? Like, you really got to tap in with yourself to see how the world actually works, and before you can actually live life. Because if you live life how the government sets it up for you to live, and you don't question anything, you're gonna be set up for failure, because you're really just living life on autopilot, and you don't have no control. But the reason why you don't have no control is because you're not controlling your mind. Once you learn how to control your mind, you'll never be fooled, and you'll be able to see through everything. And he knew I was able to see through all his deception. That's why he tried to literally, like, see what type of intelligence I had by asking me certain questions. And I was just answering them honestly. Like, everything that he thought that I didn't know, I was just like, all right, I'm not gonna just hide it that I know it. Like, I know that we're 9 ether beings, and we're here to raise the vibration of the collective. And literally, like, I'm not signing no deal. Like, I'm just not signing no deal. I know my power, my ancestry. I tapped into a lot of, like, ancestral, esoteric wisdom, and I'm applying it to, like, this current life. Like, although I am 19 in this physical vessel, like, I'm really, like, my soul is old. I'm not holding back. Like, my soul, I have an old soul, so I have a lot of knowledge that I'm here to just spread for the collective. And I feel like a lot of that is gonna come through my clothing brand, because my clothing brand is literally just a way to reach people. And also, it's gonna be good clothes. And not only is it a clothing brand, it's like a community that I'm building, like one of one mindset. Like, you can check out the page on Instagram, oneofone.mindset. It's something that I created to help people really take their lives to the next level. Because I feel like in order for you to really take your life to the next level, you gotta change your mindset, man. Like, it's all mindset. It's nothing physical. You don't gotta go get a new cut, new chain, no nothing, bro. It all starts with your mind, and all that will follow. All that will follow automatically. It'll just be a byproduct of what the internal work that you did on yourself. Like, honestly. Like,
energy follows awareness, man.
Literally.
That shit is like, that's well said, man. You ever think about, like, motivational speaking and shit like that?
I was thinking.
I feel like you got a very good like grasp on, like, how you speak and whatnot. So, like, I feel like that could be something cool. But that was just a side note. Yeah. But hell yeah.
Thinking about it, I just didn't know where to start, honestly. Like,
yeah, I mean,
this is a start.
This is a start right now. You're talking to people right now. Yeah. Hell yeah. So, like, so performing. I know we kind of
I drifted my fault.
No, you're good. No, you're good.
I'm like that too. My bad. I'm all over the place.
Yeah. So, do you like performing? Do you enjoy it?
Yo, I love performing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just can't wait to get, like, in front of bigger crowds, because I know, like, once I get connects to go and perform in front of those bigger crowds, like, a lot of people, like, fuck with my music, and I put a lot of energy into it, like, a lot of uplifting energy into my music. So, like, I feel like a lot of people could actually use my music to manifest for themselves too, because, like, the things that I talk about, like, I just talk about, like, just overcoming, like hardships in life, and literally just capitalizing and not letting anything hold you back, no matter what trials and tribulations you go through. And music is all, like, just frequency. And when you're manifesting something, you want to maintain a certain frequency. So if you actually want to manifest, you can use music to manifest. And I feel like music is probably one of the most powerful manifestation tools that we have. Yeah,
I agree. I make beats, so I'm not like a lyrical artist, but I'm in that sense like an artist. So like there's there's energy to that shit, man. Like, and there's, like, you know, there's physical feelings to when you're. I mean, I'm sure you go through it too when you're writing something and you literally feel what you just wrote, like in the chest, like, you know what I mean. So I don't know, man. That's really dope. So have you ever had do you remember a performance that was, like, that didn't go so well? Have you ever had any of those?
Yeah, because actually I was invited to perform at Coast to Coast Live last September, and I feel like I should have got top 1 in that place, but, like, obviously I didn't. But everyone in there after I performed literally came up to me and was like, "You did so great. Like, I just know you're gonna win. Like, you did so great." And I literally just went outside, smoked my blunt to myself. You feel me? And then, like, this record label just came to me, and they're just like, "Yo, I can help you make mad money. Like let's do this. Like, let me see what else you got." And at that time, I didn't really have that much music, but I had a whole lot of stuff written in my notes. I'm pretty sure record labels don't want to hear that. But literally, like, I showed them what I had at the time, and you feel me? Like, I don't know. Like, we just never talked again because they thought I was going to win that. Like, they thought I was going to win the competition because the winner of the competition, the top 5 was going to go to Miami to compete for $50K. I was so confident that I was going to win, but I don't know why or how I didn't win. I feel like it was because, like, the first 30 seconds, I think they just played the beat and they didn't even have my lyrics on the song. So I was expecting, like, my vocals to be coming from the speaker, but it wasn't. So I had started it myself, and I think I messed up a couple words and, like, the melody. And then, like, after, I think they just put the song on, like, with my lyrics, and then, like, I don't know. It was kind of weird, but then, like, 30 seconds in, I caught my flow. I bodied it, and yeah, but I was really pissed off. Like, I was just pissed off I didn't win that shit, bro. Like,
but it's those moments make you go harder, you know?
Yeah, it made me go so much harder. Like, I didn't let it stop me, though.
Right. No, hell no.
Yeah, hell no.
What about you, Vonte? Have you performed at all? I know you said you kind of. I mean, you're young. You're 2 years younger than him. You said, yeah. So I mean, you're 7. Damn, you guys are young, man. That's crazy. Oh my god, that's wild. I'm 26. We're 26. So it's not young, but not old. But it's like,
age gap, bro.
Nah.
nah.
Yeah, I mean, you're still young.
My oldest brother is the same gap between us, so same deal, just the other way.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like my little brother might be one of the best receivers on Long Island right now, and he's
What
not
school?
even- he goes to Glen Cove, but
Glen
he
Cove?
might transfer to Holy Trinity. If he transfers to Holy Trinity, he's going D1. I'm just gonna say that.
Anybody
But
wants some
check it.
lessons, you feel me, or needs some training, some physical therapy training, yeah, shout out to my big brother, you feel me? Shout out to Jason Brownlee. Go get your NFL training, bro. Get right. Come on.
Word too.
Go check him out.
Hell yeah, man. Damn. So I want to kind of transition into like, you got bodies of work out. You were showing me, you were playing some music before. Like, what's coming soon? Like, is there any albums or tapes on the way right now currently?
Yeah, I actually got an album coming very soon. The name of the album is gonna be The Golden Child, and I got some songs that I'm planning on recording and dropping on it. But I really don't got like a you know how like artists be having like a setup to where like they have like the names of the songs. Like I really have so many songs that I don't know which ones I want to put on there, but I want to make it 11 because I'm a Life Path 11, so I want to have 11 songs on there for my first album.
Explain that. Life Path 11.
Oh yeah, I'm a Life Path 11, so that means like, well, if you know about life path numbers, it's basically like numerology dealing with like your birthday. So if you just go on Google, look up a life path number calculator, that's the easiest way to find out your life path number. And basically it helps you find your purpose in life and find out like what you're here to do, what are your natural abilities, and what can you just naturally tap into in order to manifest the best life for yourself. And I found out I was a Life Path 11 actually last summer because I was studying manifestation and stuff. I came across a TikTok live. Shout out to Styx River, and she actually helped me like learn how to manifest and find out my life path numbers, find out how to tap into past life knowledge, like all of that types of stuff. Like, but life path 11s are master numbers. My friend Vonte is actually a life path 11 too. And we're basically just here to master life and inspire and just create.
And that's what the message behind your new music is, kind of. Or,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's basically like that. Like that's why I make music. I make music to like inspire people and really just like express myself and just create. Cause I see music as art.
So you're just taking your purpose and
putting it into music.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah,
It's
for
really organic. It's not no forced message or this or that. It's you're recognizing what you're here for and you're spreading it to the masses.
Of course.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I want to talk about like negative feedback.
Mm-hmm.
So, we have a lot of artists that, they'll come on here and they'll tell their story and they talk about, how they overcame, negative feedback or how they dealt with it and when they received it or how, whatever they, you know what I mean? Yeah. So like, have you received negative feedback with your music?
Yeah, let me tell you, like my first song ever dropping was some garbage. Like, yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck. It wasn't garbage, but it was just like, bro, my voice at the time was so squeaky, and like the type of voice that I needed for that beat was like, it was so forced, like on my voice, and like it just wasn't really natural. So I really did get a lot of hate comments, but I didn't let it stop me because music was always fun. Like I really don't care what anyone thinks about my music. If I enjoy my music, that's all that matters. Hopefully the next person will enjoy it too. You feel me? But I look at it like this: like if someone's hating on my music, bro, like I really don't care. Like I do it for me and I do it for the people that support. Like if you hating on me, bro, I don't care, bro. Like I don't care. Like
keeping it a buck.
Yeah, just keeping it a buck.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I use it actually as motivation. Like I think I transmute all that energy because at the end of the day, everything is energy. You feel me? So if someone's sending me negative energy, I'll be like, I bet I'll take that comment and then I'll go make 5 more songs that's way more fire than the last songs I just dropped, and then I'm gonna post it. And then I'm gonna mention you in a bar just because you threw a hate comment. I'm gonna mention you in a bar, but I ain't gonna say your name. I'm gonna mention you in a bar, and you're gonna feel that shit when you listen to it, and you're gonna be like, damn, like he dropping some fire. Damn, I don't even got nothing to say now. Like, damn.
That's that Drake flow right there.
Word.
He be dissing everybody without even saying nothing about it, of no names. Only the person who got this knows.
They know, you feel me?
Yeah.
That's the timing I'm on for real.
That's some Drake shit right there.
Yeah.
That is for real. Yeah. So what about like like something that I deal with every now and then when I'm like making beats is like, you know, beat block. Like, you know, your ideas are just blocked. There's something, you know, there's just something that's not getting through. You just don't feel it. You just really can't even like cook up. You can't even like do nothing. Do you experience that, like writer's block at all?
I don't experience writer's block because I have so much to talk about like all the time. Like,
really? Okay.
I just have like such eventful life that like I just always have something to just talk about. You feel me? And like I always just, because one thing about me, like I'm a life path number 11, so I have an abundance of energy, and energy starts with the letter E. And the word emotion starts with the letter E. So I have an abundance of energy and abundance of emotion. So I put that abundance of emotion onto the beat. I guess that's gonna transmute into an abundance of money pretty soon, because you feel me, like it's literally just alchemization. Like it's just everything that we do is alchemization, and you gotta have intention behind what you do. You gotta know why you're doing it and like what you're doing it for.
100%. I feel like my 2 cents for writer's block would definitely say, if you do have writer's block, it's only for one thing and one thing only, you feel me? It's because you're not taking time to really focus, you feel me? Your head's not really focused, you feel me? You're not clearing a path to really write, you feel me? To really spit what you gotta say, you feel me? You got too much shit that you're worrying about that's not even worrying about you. All right, that's just real shit. I used to struggle with writer's block. I'm not gonna lie, it's because you got other shit that's involving in your life, family, struggling, you feel me? Shit that you gotta take care of, you feel me? You feel me? All that shit that's on your fucking chest weighing you down, you feel me? You put that shit on your mental, feel me? Sometimes you really just gotta clear a path and really just have clairvoyance and really just sit the fuck down, feel me?
I hate to be a plug of the studio, but sounds like you gotta sink or swim. You got to embrace all that shit that's on you and turn it into that fuel like you're talking about, or you're going to get drowned. It's just going to weigh you down. You're never going to be able to get out.
Right.
You got to sink or swim.
It's true shit. And if you do have a whole bunch of cluttered thoughts and you're getting writer's block, my best bet for you is just to meditate, clear your mind, meditate. Yep. Play maybe like a sound frequency, 888 hertz, definitely works.
You're very knowledgeable for your age, like both of you. So I just want to know, like, where can people...
Or where can they find this type of knowledge?
Yeah. Where can people get put on? Because like you were saying, a lot of people are getting set up for...
One is very studying, you feel me? Studying, you feel me? Learning this information for yourself. That's for starters. I mean, anything, really. You feel me? 2, it's just, first, you will learn your laws. Just learn your laws. You feel me? Laws of the universe, you feel me? Just learn how things work, you feel me?
Gotcha.
Yeah, this is how I get my knowledge. Basically, I would listen to a whole bunch of YouTubers or other like spiritual leaders. I'll intake the knowledge that they give me. I'll meditate on them, and I'll get like my first ever like mentor, I could say, was like Spiritual Soul. Like I'll watch his videos all the time, and he was always talking about energy, focusing on yourself, tapping in with your higher self. Rashad Jamal, also a big leader. They had arrested him because he was waking up the masses at like a rapid pace, and the government don't like that because when you have so much power to the point where you're empowering other people to rise up, the government don't like that because they're losing workers by you gaining your own power. Yeah, because if you gain your own power and you start creating your own life for yourself, you're taking away from the government because you're not powering their system no more. You're creating your own land of abundance, and they don't want that. They want to create their land of low vibrations. That's why they poison the food. Well, it's not literal poison, but like it's not good for you because over time, as you eat it, like
the government try to strip and bring everybody to basically be savaging for food, you feel me, to grow their own food. They're going to be really forced, produced in the labs.
And the foods that you eat also ties into manifestation, because manifestation and the laws of attraction is literally just you magnetizing situations to come into your life.
And changing your habits.
Yeah. And basically for you to become like more magnetic, you got to have your chakras aligned. When you eat certain foods, it creates blockages in your chakras, and it doesn't allow the energy to flow through your kundalini like fluently. You feel what I'm saying? And another thing, it keeps you at your root chakra. Why do you think most of these food places have the color red on them? Because red is the color of your root chakra, and they want to keep you vibrating at your root. Because if you're vibrating at like a higher level of consciousness, like your crown chakra or your third eye chakra, then you're gonna literally have instant manifestations, because you're just going to be so magnetic that you're going to attract literally anything you want as long as you set an intention on it.
And lock in on your deep thoughts, you feel me? You feel me? Transmute everything that you're thinking, you feel me? Everything that comes around you. You block everything that's really not in harmony with you. You feel me? You gotta work on yourself, do shadow work, protect yourself. You feel me? And really just build from the inside out. You feel me? Not from the outside in. Exactly.
Evaluate yourself, see what you want to get out of life, see what you're built for in a way.
Yeah.
And then build a plan to get after it. Kind
Those thoughts,
Exactly.
you feel me, they can really eat at you, but
It starts with knowledge, getting knowledgeable, educating yourself.
Exactly.
Don't just read what's in front of you and what's getting put in front of you. Step out. Take a look for yourself.
Exactly. That's true facts.
A big part of that is habits. You feel me? You got to change the habits that you do, your daily habits. You feel me? If you're not eating right, you got to change that. The reason why you don't feel good in the morning and you're waking up, you feel me, so drowsy and so, you feel me, tired, you feel me, and you can't get up, it's because of the foods that you're eating. Breakfast is a nutritional balance, but it's not needed in the morning, you feel me? That's why it's called a fast, you feel me? You can really just follow up with that too and learn your own information about that, you feel me? The most important thing that you should be eating every day is H3O, you feel me? You should be drinking that, and you should be eating protein, you feel me? Straight protein, fruits, vegetables, you feel me? And just things that are low in calories too. Carbs is the big thing, you feel me? That plays in how you breathe, you feel me? How you eat, how you get up, how you run, you feel me? All those things, you feel me? I work out 7 days a week, you feel me? There's no days off, you feel me? I get up, whether I'm tired or not. I mean, you gotta work on that body.
So you're 17. How long have you been on this type of diet and like workout and like just everything calculated like you're describing?
9 months.
9 months?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Hell yeah, bro.
Thank you.
I kind of want to just like rewind too about like just like when you want to like loving yourself almost. Like you got to learn to love yourself to really learn about yourself.
True.
Like, and it's hard.
It's hard to learn.
It's really hard sometimes. Like, and especially like, and I don't want to sound sexist or anything like this, but like male mental health, people don't want to talk about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like
99% of your problems come from a woman.
What's that? What's it again?
99% of your problems come from a woman. I mean, you ask out half your problems with a woman. What do you have? You feel me? You can build. You feel me? You can work. You feel me? You can go 10 times harder. You feel me? You can be the next manager, CEO. You feel me? You can run your own business. You feel me? But what do you not understand? Understand how female work. You feel me? Understand why you feel the way you do. Instead of asking those questions, why am I in pain? You feel me? How do you get through this pain? You feel me? How do you understand this pain? You feel me? How do you understand where you at? You feel me? In that time. You feel me? In that place. Feel me? Find serenity in that. Instead of just chasing something that you know you're right about. Instead of just chasing something 99% of the time is not really loving you. You feel me? Focus on you. You're a king. You feel me? Honest to God, bro. Honest to God. If you're young like me, bro, you got time. You feel me? You're young. I've been telling bro. I mean, he's been focused on himself for a long time. All you have to do is just focus on you, bro. These females, bro, they just gonna come and go, bro.
Leave that toxic relationship. It's not worth it, bro.
I'm 19 years old, bro. I'm 17, bro. So you got a long life ahead, bro. Once you build your kingdom, you feel me, your queen's going to come.
Your queen will appear. Yeah. Like the girl that honestly deserves to sit at your royal kingdom will appear once the kingdom is built. But if you don't got that kingdom yet, you should not be looking for no queen right now. You should be attracting one. And by attracting one comes working on yourself and becoming that version of yourself that deserves that queen right next to you. You feel what I'm saying? Don't settle for less.
Do not settle.
Do inverse like psychology, you feel me? Basically flip the script onto yourself, you feel me? Ask the right questions to yourself, you feel me? Don't ask the wrong questions. You are for sure about all the insecurities that you have, you feel me? When you're talking to your woman, when you're talking to your girl, you feel me? All the insecurities that she has, bro, you can understand how she is, understand how a female works. You feel me? You can sense those red flags, you feel me? Your intuition is what you need to go for, you feel me? That's your real inner thoughts, you feel me? But you're not listening to it. You rather chase your heart, chase a dream that's not really there, you feel me? It's all starts with just how you think, you feel me? If you understand these things already, you feel me, you're good to go. You feel me?
Because you know how they work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Understand how things work. Understand how things operate. This world works in a whole lot of tricky ways. But when you understand how it works, bro, you're good to go.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with the female. Understand feminology. Feel me? Understand the feminine side of you. Feel me? The creative part of your mind is from your feminine side. You feel me? And you can create the most things, like creating this place. You feel me? And what you've done, what you're doing. Feel me? What you're finna turn it into.
Right.
I mean, this comes from your creative side. That's from your also like it's logically thinking as a man, but you're also thinking on your feminine side. You feel me?
For sure.
You can really just blast off and take off. But if you understand how you work, you'll be better off.
Yeah.
Everybody.
It's all about finding balance between your feminine and your masculine. It's yin and yang, because literally the feminine side is the more creative side. So you draw up a plan, draw up a blueprint up here, and then your masculine side is that willpower. You got the willpower to go carry out that blueprint that you drew up for yourself, and you got to actually go get it now. You feel what I'm saying? Once you have that balance, you're literally unstoppable, and you become like a manifestation machine. That's the perfect formula, literally. Just stay balanced and always be a go-getter. You feel what I'm saying? Do not settle for less.
You feel me? You gotta find that balance. You feel me? Just like what bro said. You feel me? Shout out Swaggy. And you also gotta find how to tame that beast. You feel me? How to tame that beast, and you understand, bro. Everything is like a current. You flow like water, bro. Stay on that fucking path. You feel me? Everything flows like water, bro. Understand, you gotta be positive all the time, bro. Don't ever have a negative thought in your mind, bro. What you think you will attract. You feel me? What you think you will attract, bro. If you're not positive, bro, that shit shows. Literally. I mean, if you're not 100, then you're not standing on what you're saying, bro. That shit shows.
It shows.
That shit shows.
It shows.
That shit shows. That shit shows. Like, you feel me? And the real ones gonna know what I'm talking about.
Only the real ones know, and they gonna know, and they gonna hear it.
So talking about that balance, I didn't mean to cut you off, but talking about the balance, getting back into the music, there's so many different steps in the music. It's not just writing it, creating it. You got to find the beat or find a producer to lock in with it and build. You got to market it. You got to get out there and network. You got to promote it. How do you balance that? Or both of you, how do you balance that whole entire process?
Well, basically, the first step of my creative process is actually finding the beat. Like, once I find a good beat, I got like 3 good YouTube producers I buy beats from. And one of them actually was a producer for Lil TJ on his True to Myself album. So once I discovered that producer, that's where most of my beats came from. I'll just buy beats from him. And once I do that, I have like sections in my notes. So I'll put the beat up top, the link to the beat, and then I'll just start writing, and I'll just organize it and make little sections and stuff. And then once I find out like that, like as I'm making my music, I can see visions of what I want the music video to look like as I'm speaking and saying the lyrics. So it's like, as I go, it's like everything kind of just comes together naturally in a way. And it's like intentional but unintentional. Like it's like subconscious. Like I feel like it just comes so naturally, like the whole process. And like the only thing I really got to work on is marketing and getting more connections and learning how to push my music out there more, because I feel like that's the only side that I need to work on more to take my career to the next level.
Building a solid team.
I think that's the problem that the majority of artists have. It's that marketing. It's you're independent. You don't got the huge budget. You don't got the huge team.
Yeah.
How do I stand out? How do I separate myself from everyone else?
That's true.
So I think that's like obviously there's a lot of whack artists. There's a lot of great artists, but I think that marketing aspect is
key.
That's the difference.
That's the biggest
thing. Literally.
Yeah.
The biggest thing. I mean, we got the great sound. I mean, we got the look. We got the talent. You know what I mean? We got the skills.
And you got the youth. You guys got age on your side, bro.
Yeah.
Especially with the years you already put in and what age you're at.
Yeah. That's true.
Bless up.
Yeah. All we just need is a good marketing team, you feel me? And once we lock down on that trust, we touching down.
We're $1 million artists. We're literally just waiting for the right label to just realize that and actually offer us something well. But we don't even really need a label to make millions, because we're still gonna walk our path regardless. If we got to make that $1 million independent, we will make that $1 million independent. I'm not saying we need any sort of label, but what I am saying is that like if any label decides to just believe in us, we will make millions and millions, because we're literally manifestation generators.
I'm gonna put this on the front hand foot right now, bro.
Music shit is so natural.
All front line. I'm an independent artist, as you feel me, always first and foremost. You feel me? And any label that wants to sign me, I'm always gonna be independent. You feel me? I'm gonna trust myself. I'm gonna take care of my family. I'm gonna take care of the people that I love, and I'm gonna show love to my hood. You feel me? To all the people that literally supported us, that's been there, and that's been rocking with us since I was a jet.
So it almost sounds like you guys are more interested in a partnership than signing to a label.
Yeah, because I'm trying to own all ownership to my music, because I know how valuable it is, and I know like the potential I have. So I'm not gonna settle for anything less. Like if anything, if a label did come offering a deal, it would have to be fair and real and true.
Right.
Like, there's no just funny business going on.
No.
And I'm very intelligent, so I'll be able to see through that. But just like he said, I'm very independent. I've always been independent, and I'm gonna get that million regardless off this music. That's just like my goal. Like, I'm also an entrepreneur, so I run businesses. Like, I could hit $1 million off one of those businesses before the music, but I really believe in my music so much to the point where I know it's coming and I'm claiming it and I'm just speaking it out into the quantum realm. You feel what I'm saying?
Just like Blueface, bro. I like my money straight up front. You feel me? It's a handshake for me. You feel me? No contract, no nothing. You feel me? A handshake for me. You feel me? I don't want no side funny business on nothing. You feel me? Yeah. Everything, if we got a partnership, it's 50-50. You feel me? Yeah.
That's how it. Yeah, that's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
100%.
So is there any, any like specific milestones or like goals that y'all want to hit before the year ends?
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like before the year ends, something big is gonna change our lives for the better. And it's gonna change everybody else around me for the better. I mean, and that's what I feel like is about to happen.
Okay.
And I know once it does happen, bro, I'm gonna change everything around me for the better.
Yeah.
Word. Literally. And what's the name? Like, one milestone that I want to hit before the end of 2024 is generating at least 500K. Wait, actually, I'm going to word this differently. I want to generate $500,000 with my clothing brand, One of One. And I feel like it's very possible. But I'm going to just literally just set that goal for the end of 2024. I'm going to touch 500K with my clothing brand. But music-wise, if I had to set a goal, I want to hit 1 million streams. It's 1 million streams on anything.
Like one song or like collectively?
Just one song. I want one song to hit 1 million. And I know it's coming. I don't know what it's going to be, but like, I have so much good music to the point where I don't doubt it. And I know if we get the perfect setup for any one of my songs, it's going to hit 1 million streams. And this podcast will be legendary for me saying that. Like, literally.
We all clip it up.
Yeah.
Just one song could change somebody's whole life.
Yep.
One song is all it takes.
One song could change someone's day. I mean,
Do you find that when you make a song and you're rocking out to it, you're like, yo, this is it. Like, this is my favorite.
Damn.
You put it out. Do you find that it doesn't do as well as the ones you didn't expect to do as good?
the ones that I don't have like good feelings about, those are always the best ones.
Yeah, man.
I mean, for me, like even with this new one, you feel me? Like I'm not even going front, like my new project, you feel me? Like it doesn't hit like the other ones, you feel me?
It's not like the same energy or vibe or something?
Nah, it doesn't hit, you feel me?
Oh, for you, it doesn't hit the same, yeah.
That's why I feel like there's something different about this. But I don't know what type of different it is. But I know that I like it, though. You feel me?
100%.
It's something I've never felt before. Because personally, I feel like it's not me. Like, I don't rock with my own shit, you feel me? Like I should, you feel me? So I feel like there's something different about it, you feel me? Like, I got the words when you play. I memorize that shit crazy. But it's not that shit is trash or it's a bad song. You feel me? It's a different type of energy feeling, bro.
You saying that, the thing that comes to my mind here and you say that is growth. The one word is growth. When you say that's not something I've ever felt before from my own music, you're experimenting, you're doing things that other artists aren't doing. They get into a pocket, they stick there. Yeah. You're doing it.
You gotta be versatile. You gotta be able to hop on all kinds of different beats. Like, I don't even know what type of beat I hopped on yesterday, but I went to my friend's crib and he had an open verse. He just told me to hop on, and I feel like it's probably one of my best songs, and I literally just took me like 20 minutes to write my verse. Like, it be the song.
Sometimes it be like that, dude. It really like same thing with beats, dude. You'll be like, what? Like, just yeah, dude.
I heard
100%.
It's crazy because
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Instantly, bro played the song, bro. I felt like it was something different. You feel me? From him,
literally.
I mean, I never heard that sound. You feel me? In my head, you feel me? Yeah. It was like I instantly got chills. I was like, yo, bro, I'm proud. I'm proud, nigga.
It's the one.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't like a huge excitement feeling like it used to be. You feel me? Yeah. Like, I just know that this is something fire.
You get the more internal like tingle, and you're like, yeah. That, instead of like outward, you're like, I gotta go tell everybody. You feel that shit inside. You're like, ooh.
Yeah.
It's like I know this could be something fire. This could be something
definitely. And back to something we were saying before about like writing it quick, like when shit comes to you quick. Mm-hmm. It was a few years back. I can't cite my sources or nothing, but a rock band, and the lead singer was talking about writing songs, and he's like, the ones that I write in like 10, 20 minutes are the shits that go.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, he's like, if it takes me 2 hours, I know that shit's a flop. He's like, I know that ain't it. He's like, if it comes in 10 minutes,
it has to be effortless.
Gotta be effortless.
Effortless. That's what it
Gotta
is.
be.
Because, bro, the effortless tracks are the ones that you really put the most pain, the most feeling into, the most passion. Because it's not about the quickness that everybody gets so quick to just let it go over your head. You feel me? Like, it's about the actual lyrics, the actual, like, passion that's in
The substance.
You feel me? The substance that's in it, the juice. You feel me? The energy. You feel me? What they're pouring into it. You feel me? There's a lot that comes with that. And it's beautiful, like, actually in the making of it. Because, bro, you've never seen something evolve so quickly.
Right.
Yeah.
True facts.
With that, I kind of want to wrap this up because we got to go into the booth. Y'all got to go into the booth and burn this shit down. But just real quick, so, like, you know, shit that's coming up soon, shows, tapes, anything in the works, you know, just shout your Instagrams, socials out, all that.
Plug everything.
Yeah.
I bet. All right, follow my Instagram, Swaggy OTM. Second of all, follow my clothing brand page,
One of One Clothing LLC. You feel me? Know the name.
Know the name, One of One Clothing LLC. You feel me?
And fuck with the Dream Team too. You feel me? One of One.
Fuck with the Dream Team, OTM. We're probably gonna be one of the biggest labels come next year. I have so much talent on my team, including my friend right here. Literally like a brother to me. You feel what I'm saying? We've been making music for years, and we got a lot of big things coming. But you guys can really just stay tuned on the Instagram. Feel me? Swaggy OTM. You can put your Instagram now.
Yo,
we'll be keeping y'all updated.
My Instagram, my IG, go follow that. Destin._V. You feel me? Go peep that. I'm Swaggy Vonte. I'm an R&B artist. You feel me? I'm also very versatile. I've been doing this 4 years in the game, and I'm staying strong. So, you feel me? Go fuck with One of One LLC. And shout out 6 Cents. You feel me? Go fuck with that too. You feel me? Brand coming soon by next year. You feel me? I got shit on the way, bro.
Hell yeah. 6 Cents clothing on the way. Next up too.
Go fuck with that.
And I have a feeling just talking to these guys for an hour, maybe a little over an hour, I don't know, but you guys seem really genuine, down to earth. If anyone has any questions about what we talked about, can they reach out to you? Can they hit you in the DMs and just be like, yo, blah, blah, blah?
Yeah. Of course. We actually got a community Discord for all the One of One members, like everyone that support One of One. You guys can literally just join the Discord, ask questions whenever. You could shoot me some questions in a DM, anything y'all need help with. And I'm also part of this community called Militant Breadwinners, where it's an entrepreneurship network where we all make money together. We sports bet. We learn how to leverage credit in order to pour that money into businesses and make it flip. And also we have like weekly Zoom calls where we all get on and we just like provide value to each other and just help raise the vibration of each other. You feel me? And like
yes,
just
sir.
lift each other up.
I'm gonna join that.
God,
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
joining that.
on the side, if anybody's interested, I will be providing in the future. Probably like the first 20 people, but I will provide, you feel me, like just free talks, you feel me? You feel me? Just open talks, you feel me? Just real conversations, just on a real positive level.
I think that's going to be a huge benefit to people.
So important, bro.
And one more thing I wanted to add, if anybody watching this podcast has any questions about getting into the stock market or the foreign exchange market, learning how to trade and make money off that, Militant Breadwinners also has those services, and I also know how to trade myself. So you can also just hit us up about that too. And you can also check out my Instagram. I have highlights of my trades and everything, all my strategies. Shout out to Doyle Exchange. You can look him up on YouTube. He was actually like my first mentor that actually taught me how to make like the amount of money that I'm trying to make.
Yeah, shout out Doyle. He's a real nigga. I'm not
Doyle
gonna lie, he's a real
Exchange.
nigga.
Word too. I'm gonna be seeing him in Miami very, very soon. Like very, very soon.
Just check us out, you feel me?
Word too.
We got y'all, you feel me? We follow back and we support everybody that supports us.
Word.
You feel me? It's all about love at the end of the day. Everybody just wants to feel supported.
Word too.
Swaggy, Vonte, appreciate y'all for real, man. On that note, we're gonna leave out with some positivity. I appreciate y'all for real, man. We better get into the booth. Till next time, this has been the Aqua Lounge Podcast. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace.
It in your eyes, you wanna be mine. Let me know and I can add you to the team. Taking pictures, counting money by the seaside. Girl, I know you think you living in a dream. I've been grinding, trying to get it on my own. They was hating, now they fucking with the flow. From the jump, I tried to tell them I was chosen. Ain't giving up because I gotta stay focused. In the zone, it's my time to go crazy. Been balling out, now I'm feeling like McGrady. me. Cut them off cause niggas started getting lazy. I'm busy getting to the money, can you blame me? I feel that every nigga's really moving shady. You wanna day up in my shoes when niggas trade me. Just made a couple $1,000 like yesterday. Now I see why all these niggas just wanna hate me now.
Make it to the baseline. Shorty wanna bounce it to the baseline. Said she wanna do it at the same time. I don't wanna talk, why don't we save time? Roll the automatic chopper from the grapevine. I heard what you saying through the grapevine. You don't wanna play, I'm with it all night. Got my dogs by my side, no canine. Bounce it low, get free.